Worship the Lord your God, and he will bless your bread and your water. I will take away sickness from among you. Exodus 23:25. Imagine a banquet prepared by God himself, where every crumb of bread and every drop of water is blessed. This verse from Exodus transports us to a place of divine provision, where worshipping God results in tangible blessings and healing. It is like a balm that soothes every wound, a promise of sustenance and health straight from the heart of the Creator. Let's explore together the deep meaning of this promise and discover how it can transform the way we live and worship. When we look at Exodus 23:25, we realize the depth of God's promise. Worship the Lord your God is a call to devotion and complete surrender. Worship here is not just a ritualistic act, but a lifestyle, a posture of the heart. When God says that he will bless your bread and your water, he is promising to provide not only physical food, but also spiritual sustenance. Each blessed meal becomes a symbol of his constant and faithful provision. And the promise continues, I will take sickness away from among you. This statement goes beyond the physical. It is a promise of total healing of body, mind, and soul. It is as if God is saying that true worship sets us on a path of blessing and health, a journey where we are renewed and restored by his power. Let us now reflect on how this vision of divine worship and provision can impact our daily lives, bringing us even closer to God's love and care. Reflecting on Exodus 23:25, we are invited to consider how worshiping God can transform our lives. Think about times when you have felt empty, without direction or strength. Now, imagine offering your worship to God and in return, receiving his blessings in every area of your life. The idea that God blesses our bread and water is a constant reminder that he cares for our basic needs, providing not only what is necessary for survival, but also for our total well-being. It is like a garden watered and tended by a loving gardener, where each plant grows healthy and strong. And the promise that he will remove sickness from our midst gives us hope and confidence. We are not alone in our struggles. God is with us, offering healing and renewal. His presence is like a light that dispels the darkness, bringing life and health. With this perspective, we prepare to deepen our meditation even further with questions that will help us contemplate and apply this message in our lives. As we delve deeper into the message of Exodus 23:25, we are called to introspection. These questions will help us internalize and apply God's promise in our lives. In what ways can I cultivate more sincere and complete worship in my daily life? This question invites us to examine our faith practices and seek ways to make them more authentic and profound. How can I recognize and be grateful for the everyday blessings God showers upon me? Reflecting on this can help us become more aware of God's provisions, even in the simplest and seemingly insignificant things. These questions guide us to a deeper understanding of God's worship and blessings, preparing our hearts for sincere, transformative prayer. As we carry these reflections and questions in our hearts, we turn to God in prayer, seeking his guidance and blessings on our journey of faith. Lord our God, we thank you for the promise of provision and healing found in Exodus 23:25. Help us to worship you with all our hearts, acknowledging your constant care in our lives. May we see every meal, every drop of water, as a gift from you, blessed by your loving hands. Fill us with gratitude for your daily blessings and strengthen our faith to trust in your promise of health and well-being. May our worship be genuine, reflecting our love and devotion to you. And as we place our concerns and needs in your hands, we remember your promise to remove sickness from our midst. We ask for your healing for our bodies, minds, and souls, and that we may feel your healing presence in every moment of our lives. Amen. And so, as we close this meditation, we take with us the assurance that when we worship God sincerely, he blesses us and cares for us in unimaginable ways. May this truth inspire us to live a life of gratitude and faith, always trusting in his promises and provisions.